Got to give the people, the people what they want. All right, Bass, I'm right up here. Let's do this. We're going to talk about a couple things, calculating the discriminant and cleaning up the quadratic formula. Really just one practice, all right? So first of all, what the heck, Bass? What's the discriminant? Well, the discriminant is the number inside of the square root sign, all the stuff that happens inside of that square root sign. This right here, the square root of b squared minus 4ac. This whole thing is the discriminant, all right? So this is the part that's been messing everybody up. So we're going to go over a couple of things with the discriminant. I just want you to get some extra practice. All right, so find the discriminant. So go ahead and do A right now, pause it, and then come back and we'll check and see if you got the right stuff. Cool, you just did that. So you said, okay, I need an A, B, and C value. A, B, C. A is 1, B is -4, and C is -12. Okay, so negative b squared, b squared, so -4 squared minus 4 times A times C, okay? Well, I know that -4 times -4 is 16. Notice, I'm just going to write a minus. 4 times 1 is 4. And I'm just going to keep it going. Minus 4 times -12 is -48. Is that correct? Yeah, -48. Right? 16 minus -48 is the same as 16 plus +48. I don't know what 48 plus 16 is. 64. Ooh, right? So we get 64. And then I need to check, is there a square root of 64? Yes. The square root of 64 is 8, right? So this would be something, plus or minus 8. That one should have been nice and pretty. You should have gotten 8. All right? Let's do a similar thing for letter B. Go ahead and find the discriminant. Oh, snap, son. What's wrong here? Well, I'm supposed to have ax squared plus bx plus c. I have a. I don't have any x term, and I just have a constant. So the question is, what is my b term? So a is 2, b is something I don't know, and c is -5. Okay, well, b is supposed to be x, so we have 2x squared plus something x minus 5. Well, how many x is there? 0. It's 0x. So my b term is 0. I had a lot of people trying to tell me that the b term was 1. Well, if you put a 1 here, then I would actually have 1x, and that's a whole different problem. So I don't want to use 1. I know the idea that we had. I want to use 0. If I don't have a term, 0 goes in its place because there isn't anything there. Okay? So now go ahead and finish this off. Cool. You did it. So it's b squared. So it's 0 squared minus 4 times a times c, which is 0 minus, right? I just move the minus down. And notice I just say 4 times 2 is 8. 0, I move down. Minus, I move down. 8 times -5 is -40. And again, 0 minus -40 plus +40 is 40. Square root of 40. Now, can I take a square root of 40? Nope. I cannot take a square root of 40 as we all know it right now. So that's my final answer right there. All right, let's do one more. Last one on this. Go ahead and simplify the discriminant for me. Cool, you just did it. So I'm saying A is 9, B is -10, C is -15. Okay, B squared, -10 squared. minus 4 times A times C. Okay, cool. All right, negative 10 times negative 10 is 100. Minus 4 times 9 is 36 times negative 15. Okay, 100 minus 36 times negative 15. I have no idea what that is. 36 times 15. Looks like 540, so that's a negative 540. Again, I get this minus negative again, which is plus positive. So I have 100 plus 540, which is 640. Now I need to see, is there a square root of 640? Well, I know 8 times 8 is 64, so it seems like it could be. But let's see. Let me see. 640. Can I take a square root? No. Not exactly. Doesn't work. Okay? So I'm going to leave it right there. Square root of 640. So, all right, moving right along. Find the roots using the quadratic formula. So this last one we're going to do. Going to put it all together. So go ahead and actually write down the quadratic formula. Cool, you did that, which is negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. All right, go ahead and finish solving this. We know a, b, and c. Boom, boom, boom. 3, 7, negative 66. All right, start plugging this bad boy in. We got nothing but time, space, and opportunity. Negative b, which is 7. Plus or minus square root of b squared. Oh, why is that so ugly? Square root of b squared, 7 squared, minus 4 times a times c. Cool. All over 2 times a. Now you got to solve the discriminant, so I like to do that off to the side. 7 squared is 49, minus 4 times 3 is 12. Right? This is still a 49. I'm still moving my subtraction sign. 12 times negative 66. Psh, I don't know what that is. So let's see. 12 times 66. Nope. 12 times 66. 792. So that makes that a negative 792. And we know minus negative is the same as plus positive. So 792 plus 49 equals 841. And let me check that. Can I take a square root of 841? Oh, snap, son! Which equals 29. Now, here's a mistake I've seen a couple people do. They say the square root of 841 instead of saying 29. They say it's the square root of 29. No, it is 29, not the square root of 29. So I end up with, I'm going to put this back up in here, negative 7 plus or minus 29 over 2 times 3, which was 6. Right? So close to being done. Negative 7 plus 29 over 6 equals something. And negative 7 minus 29 over 6 equals something. Now, I've seen people do this. They get all the way to here, do this whole thing right, and then all of a sudden, they mess up right at the end. So don't do that. Don't be that person. Use your calculator if you have to. Make sure. Negative 7 plus 29 is what? 22. 29 minus 7. Yep. 22 over 6. Boom. You can simplify it, but if you got to 22 over 6, we're doing good. That's one of my answers. Negative 7 minus 29, which is like plus a negative 29, is what? 36. Negative 36 over 6. And this is a nice, pretty one. 36 divided by 6 is 6. So this is negative 6. All right. Those would be the two roots that you found of this initial quadratic by using the quadratic formula. root 1 right here, and root 2 right here. All right, you all got a lot more of this in class tomorrow. Hit me up if you have questions. Good job. Let's get it going. See y'all later.